process of making tea while we get everything up and running. But welcome in, everyone. We're playing Final Fantasy 14. Thank you for the follows. Oh my gosh, that raid emote. Oh my god, it's amazing. Okay, let me finish making my tea real fast, and then we'll... I think ads still need to run as well. We're like that early to starting the stream. I hilariously just got a phone call as well. Hi, chat. Have the ads run? I missed the hello over on YouTube. Hey, Twitch stream. Yeah, so the problem with my PC... Hold on, let me get in here. Hi. The problem with my PC was not Final Fantasy 11. It was nothing software related, actually, at all. Turns out, for those who aren't already in the know, the problem with my PC was a broken GPU fan, and my GPU was cooking my PC. I'm not joking. It was reaching 90 degrees Celsius and above, basically. And I ended up having to make cooking the entire Netherlands. I had to make an impromptu upgrade. So now we have a 5070. We need to upgrade the PC command. Now. we need to update the PC command. So, now I can run things, and I can also run Final Fantasy XIV without any issues. And today is the stress test. I haven't had a chance to test Final Fantasy XIV on stream, but so far I can tab into the game and I can see all my monitors moving. Did you reinstall 11? I have not reinstalled 11 yet. That's gonna be something later. But can we fish? That is actually also a good question. Let's get fishing open, because that's gonna be a good test as well. But yes, my old GPU only had 2 fans, and one of them being broken. It wasn't just like, it was cooking itself and all the other parts of my PC, especially my CPU. So yeah, it's been a massive, like... Even though, like, spec-wise, it's not, like, the craziest upgrade compared to what I was experiencing before that, it's huge. And not only that, the the fan itself on the GPU was well and truly fucked. There were several people who were like, oh, just replace the fan. No. No. I don't know what happened, but the, like... fan dismounted off of it and was running at an angle for God knows how long, and the bearing is, like, fucked. I don't know what's caused it, how that happened. Zarok made the comment, was I playing rugby with this GPU? Which who knows? All those Estinian high-res wallpapers burnt it out. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Temporary chatbot outage. Alright. Chat, now's the time to test it. Fish. Fish! Do it! Come on! Test my PC right this second! It's running smoothly! We're doing it! It's okay, the GPU was just at a Dutch angle. Oh my god. We did it. We're so back. So yeah, it wasn't Final Fantasy 11. We think about 2-ish weeks ago, the fan probably finally quit, and with the addition of all the heat waves, it was just dying. Like, my PC was just cooking, and everything got worse. So, in a way, we have to thank the heat wave for finally making me see what was wrong with my PC, because honestly, if the weather had been a little bit nicer, probably would have kept going on thinking it was a software issue before finally looking inside of my PC and seeing that one of the fans was hanging on by a thread. And not running, mind you. I need to fix something. because I had to reinstall shaders, my screenshot button got messed up, and I went to take a really pretty screenshot earlier, and I just realized it never saved because, well, and it's not even saving to the correct folder! Copy. Paste. There we go. That should be fixed now. Let's, yeah. But yes, hello! You can now fish again! You can now... Let's do the true test as well. Oh my god. And fish is not stuttering. We are so back, baby. This whole time, my GPU was just struggling to death. Oh my god, you have no idea how happy this makes me. This is the first big stress test. Honestly, streaming Final Fantasy XIV today is the... You went elf this time instead of Lala? Huh? I've been an elf since the beginning. I was only very briefly a higher for like less than a year. And then when Dawn Trail when Dawn Trail came out, I went back to being an elf. Cause it just felt wrong not to be an elf. I love elves. I love Elizen. Wait, so why do I have a Minnie Mouse on my friends list that is a Lala? That's not me. That is definitely not me. I am Aurora Nyx. The only Lala that I have is Wind Up Aurora. In fact, that's pretty much the only alt I have. And I haven't played that alt in a very long time. I barely have enough time to play my main character. But here we are. Those are rookie numbers. Some of my community having huge lists, spreadsheets of alts. I need to clean up my inventory. Good lord. But also because it required paying to change my name. I have 3 alts that I use. I considered making an alt on one of the other, like, big data centers, but then I was just like, I don't have the time. I just simply don't. If Rithian can have a spreadsheet for film rankings, I can have an alt spreadsheet. I mean, I feel like those two are not comparable. They're two very different subjects. And no one said you couldn't have a spreadsheet. I'm just saying that that's an indication of how much is going on. I need to go get a new book. Because I've accidentally let it run out again. Oopsies. Teehee. Can I have a new journal, please, Chloe? Can you not be so judgmental, Chloe? Ew! Why did you have to give me rival wings? How am I ever gonna get that done? Be so for real. Ugh. Brother, ugh. Why is rival wings even in the game? Because people enjoy it. And honestly, it's not the worst game mode in the world or anything like that. I don't mind it. I just... Yeah. What is going on with all this? Desynthesis. Desynthesize. There's just no incentive to play it. I think if they incentivize, oh my god. Ah! Words hard. The frontline roulette with rival wings every other day. I mean, I think they should just add another roulette. I'm gonna be honest with you. They can just keep frontline roulette as it is. Just add another one. If guild hests can have a roulette and be basically worthless, they can have a roulette for rival wings. What was I doing? Y'all, I tried cooking these, bacon-wrapped rice things earlier, for lunch, and oh my god. It would have tasted amazing if it hadn't completely fallen apart. It basically became a bacon rice bowl, because it just all fell apart in the pan. What was I doing? Oh, right, dailies. For the sake of dailies. Dailies are good warm-ups. Like an American onigiri? No, so I've been following this lady on TikTok. She is a Japanese exchange student here in the Netherlands. And she makes these really... Oh, we have a quest, that's right. She makes these really wonderful, quick meals that are easy to follow. One of the meals that she's done, I have completely memorized now because it's so fast and so easy. That genuinely, it's basically my go-to meal at this point. But yeah, she posted another one like 2 days ago, and I was like, you know what, I'll give this a go. She was making like picnic food, and it was like a sort of like thick bacon wrapped around like rice. How's the GPU been? Well, I mean, have a look. Everything's smooth. We're so back. Even shaders are running fine, and fish is back, and it's all wonderful. This whole time, I was just having GPU issues. I've done all of these before, so I'm not reading them out. For people wondering why I'm not reading the dialogue for these. These are, you were torturing the poor thing. I mean, it was cooking itself. A bad tradesman blames his tools. Oh my god, please. Ba 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 ba. We're gonna do these, and then we're gonna go quickly do the Bloodsworn quest thingy. Did you try cooking them on your broken PC, fan? I mean, it's not even plugged in anymore. That thing is sitting in a box right there. Don't know what I'll do with it, but it'll just sit off to the side for a little while until I figure out what I want to do with it, because... Space heater for winter? It's actually amazing how much cooler it is at my desk now. I am not joking. Outdoor barbecue. Wow. Like, it does not feel miserable at my desk anymore. Like, it's still pretty warm, I won't lie. But it's not... hell. Alright, let's do this quest. Da 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 da. Ow. I need to get my nails done. I hate it when a manicure, like, grows out massively. It's so uncomfortable. Okay. Partners in Pell. Aurora! Thanks to you, the Tirali Travel Agency goes from strength to strength. The Wing of Reflections backing has been a real boon, and we're seeing more traffic than ever. And it so happens we're due a visit from another special guest today. As you have many times before, will you join me in welcoming them? Thank you. Let's go and wait by the Wing of Reflections monument outside. I appreciate how generous you are with your time, I really do. Our guest should be here any moment now. Oh my goodness. Liplu, Aurora, it's been a while. So good to see you, Mablu. Welcome to the Tirali Travel Agency's Cosmouka branch. That's right. Today's guest is none other than my dear friend Mablu. I'm sure you noticed, but she's had a hand in practically every aspect of the Enterprise. From procuring supplies to facilitating critical communications and relaying news from trading posts all across Tiral, she's been a huge help. And let's not forget, it was Mablu who introduced me to you. The Tirali Travel Agency wouldn't be the institution it is today without your tireless efforts. You both have my eternal gratitude. I'm just as grateful. After all, I've gained my fair share of Pell as well. And now it's raining. Still, I can't hold a candle to you, Liplu. forging ties with the community and securing the endorsement of the Wing of Reflection. As a fellow entrepreneur in pursuit of our shared goal, I shall have to redouble my efforts. I never told you this, but after Mablu first committed to becoming a peddler, she came to the alpaca wool bedding emporium I was operating at the time and put to me a business proposal. Due to recent events, Taral has known much hardship, both great and small, and she wondered if perhaps we, through our mercantile pursuits, might do something to hasten the nation's recovery. From the terrible storm that destroyed bridges and rendered the flight of Wee Winglisp impassable to the sudden death of Gulujaja, we've had much cause to grieve. But it is our way to spread happiness through trade, and I had to believe we could still make a difference, as only we Pello could. When you and your comrades returned in triumph, there were festivities during which I spoke with many Tirali. I sensed the people's growing desire to learn about their neighbors and share their own culture in turn. That's why I told Liplu I saw an opportunity ripe for the taking. And so I decided to establish the Tirali Travel Agency. Mablu would keep in touch as she peddled her wares on the road, supporting us with her observations and insights. We were business partners in a Tirali revitalization initiative, so to speak. The more we expanded our operations, the more people and communities to which we could bring visitors and their pal. With everyone's help, we've enriched many lives. But this is only the beginning. Through trade, we'll continue to bring Tirali together and give them an ample cause to smile. After all, that's what we Pello do, now and always. You're right about that. I can hear my inner abacus clacking away. It's proud we can hold true to our traditions, just as convinced as I am that all our dreams will come true. I hope you both keep the Tirali Travel Agency in mind wherever you might be. Do be sure to send plenty of customers our way. Oh my god, Ella's an even better. Hell yeah! Wah, wah, wah. Where would I be without you, Aurora? You've contributed so much to the agency and aided us in assembling an amazing group of collaborators. The Hanu Hanu are a joy to work with, and the Moblins are thrilled to have found an all-new audience for their crafts. Not to mention the Alpaca Porters and Punati, hands pleased with all the extra pel in their pockets. But as I keep saying, we wouldn't have been able to forge those ties in the first place if it weren't for your help. I'm sure you're tired of me singing your praises, but I really do owe it all to you. Thanks for sticking with me as I've taken these first real steps towards my dream. I wonder where the next steps will lead me. Homeward to Urkapacha? Or perhaps I should set my sights on Jacques Taral. Who knows? One day the Tirali Travel Agency may even have an Alexandrian branch. After all, a path only extends as far as you're willing to walk, and my legs have plenty of life left in them. Bloodsworn! Yeah! Where's so back? Amazing. Iconic. And then once again, just to reiterate, I am not reading all the dialogue on these because we've already read them, seen them. We already know. Yeah, level up. Incredible. Okay, let's see. Oh, we can get our own. Here, display gear. We can get our own Pelu Pelu hat. That's amazing. And then is there anything here that we don't already have? No, so the Pelu Pelu hat is the thing. Do I go ahead and buy it? Ah, why not? One of the few current headpieces Vieira can actually wear until next patch. Oh, snap. Hadn't even thought about that. My... Oh god, yeah, okay. They are on. Just had to check. Sorry, chat. It's like everything looks gray and dull and gross. I had to redo all of my shaders because my usual ones just looked wrong. Like, all my buttons were glowing to a degree that was deeply uncomfortable. Because I had to reinstall shaders. And the shader that I had... I don't know what I did to, like, fix it or whatever, but it just... It looked ever so slightly wrong. So I managed to find another one that I adjusted enough to my liking, and that's what I'm playing now. Hey, thank you for the follow! It's taking a little bit of getting used to. Everything looks mostly the same, but also slightly different at the same time. Are we talking about Ishgard? Oh, speaking of Ishgard! Hold on! Hold on. My first ever card market, purchase. My full art Ishgard arrived. I'm tempted to even put it in one of my Moogle sleeves. Not even just the pink one, just because it's pretty and I love it. In fact, let's do that. Let's do it. I haven't got a chance to use my Moogle sleeves yet. Hold on. Do you know how to play it? Nope. I bought 2 Ishgard cards. I should have the other one arriving at some point. What deck you gonna run that in? I don't know yet. That's a problem for later me. And I have other cards that I wish to get. There's so many pretty land cards that I want. The full art land cards, a lot of them are so pretty. Fingers all over that full art then. Hey, it's my card, okay? Leave it alone. She's pretty. I love her. But yeah, there's a bunch of them that I want. Like I still need to get all the Estinian cards that I want from both the Final Fantasy TCG and I need to do the insane frame thing. Oh, and found out where my commander deck has been. It got returned to the UK. Because for some reason there was like a customs charge on it and they didn't inform me of it. And then Sean, bless him, tried to pay that, but they misunderstood and thought that he was paying to have it returned to the UK. So both of us are going to be yelling at our respective postal services because I should have gotten a slip in the mail about that. And not once, the entire time I watched it sit in my city, not once did they send me the customs slip. I'm fuming. Actually fuming. Didn't get the collector's booster box for collecting it a bunch, but I could not go for the scalper prices at all. Yeah. But yeah, I'm buying cards based off of vibes and then figuring out how to play them later. We've already done this one. Fresh cleaning supplies. We've done this one. Pain relief. Yep. We've done all of these. We don't have to read them out. The rare four color pretty card deck. I mean, I still have the deck that, the pre-release deck that the homies from the, pre-release event in London made for me. Which is a green deck, I'm pretty sure. Mostly green and... is it white? Would make sense. Those are 2 of the 5 colors. Amazing. That's not the fish I need. Hey, thank you for the follow. But yeah, I have another Ishgard card coming. I think it's the foil one. I wanted the full art and the foil. Why don't we just fly down? But yeah, I have these, like, basically worthless cards as well that they use to pack the Ishgard card. Don't know what to do with those. Stick them in the box, I guess. It feels so good to have a running PC. It's such a world of it. Y'all, you have no idea how huge of a difference this is. I'm not joking. This is crazy. Can't believe I was living like that this whole time. I'm so happy. What was the turnaround for the new GPU? What do you mean by turnaround? Made a Lalafell named Microtransaction? Like when you ordered or picked it up. Next day. I live in the Netherlands. I just ordered it and picked it up from Coolblue Center in Amsterdam. Because I was way too stressed to wait till Monday, because it was a Saturday when it really, really gave out quite badly. And given that this PC handles the majority of my job, from streaming mainly to editing videos and editing other content and you know, so on and so forth, I was way too stressed out waiting, with the idea of waiting several days to get a new GPU sorted. So I gave up the couch money that I had saved up and picked it up in Amsterdam the next day, bright and early. Long round trip to go pick up one in store when I had something similar happen. We'll take over everything and show them talls. What? I mean, what did I ever do wrong here, other than be tall, pretty elf? Stealing height valor? What the hell? Nice try claiming tallness. Hey, I'm short in real life, okay? This is the true fantasy of playing this game, alright? The fantasy of reaching the top shelf. Okay? We'd be given a manor and tall servants in our glorious Lalafell revolution. Should we be, like, concerned? Are you okay? Can someone hear something? I can't hear anything, but there's something attacking my knees. This is normal Lalafell behavior. Now, far be it from me, but we have several Lalafells in the community and they do not act like this. Journey of 1,000 Hues. Why do I even bother sometimes? A group of Mughals said they were going to take a break from the restoration effort and explore the area around Shiva's statue south of here. But they appear to be taking too long for my tastes. Might you check on them and see what they're up to? They're late, Kupo! So very late! The sappers said they would send for sundries that we cannot provide ourselves. The shipment would have arrived at the rookery by now, but we have not received any word for a while. Where could they be? Oh, I hope that their airship did not run aground, or worse, run afoul of Nidhogg's brood. Could you go and take a look for me, Kupo? Hey, thank you for the follow. Oh, what to do? I know they mean no harm, but must the dragons use our construction sites as dozing spots? It's starting to slow our progress, Kupo. If only it were as simple as giving them a little nudge. I hear dragons do not take kindly to those who dare disturb their sleep. Ah, but wait! What if they were to awake of their own accord? Surely they would not be angry with us then, yes? I have an idea. Why don't you ride a cloud, Marlowe, and shake it over the dragons that they might sneeze themselves awake? It would be better to have an adventurer like you do it in case there are any mishaps, Kupo. Oh my god. Oh my god. I can't wait till I can unlock this mount. Aw, look at the sleeping. Sneezy time. Shut you! My snout, it prickles! Oh, am I in your way? Forgive me, I was unaware. I shall find another place to rest. Phew! The next one is blocking the road to the northeast. Let's go, Kupo. Oh, there's more? Oh, they're just sleepy. They're just a little eepy. Oh, that dreadful season is upon us. Damnable spores. Enough. I move for fair skies. Go on, then. Go on. That leaves one more to awaken. Our last stop is the Rookery, Kupo. How close am I to the next... I've been trying to do... Hey! I've been trying to do my best to, stay on top of... doing some of the old... quests and things. Where am I? I must have... What a curious dream I had. A pity it had to end so abruptly. No matter, I shall take wing and think on its meaning. Okay. Bye, dragon. Is that dragon snot in my fur? Ew! One of the unexpected hazards of accepting this job, I suppose. Ugh. I'll have to go and clean this off. Anyway, many thanks for your help, Kupo. Oh there, adventurer. I'm in need of your assistance. We were in the midst of unloading our cargo when these dragons showed up and surrounded the airship. We quickly carried off what cargo we could. I have my spear, yet I would rather not provoke the ire of a dragon mother, wherever she may be. What rank are you with the Moogles? I'll look in a second. Needless to say, this had led to a considerable delay. You've dealt with your fair share of dragons, I'm sure. Will you go and ask them what they want with our ship? Daughter of man, tell us, what is this strange contraption? An airship. An airship? So this is how man flies without wings? But it is so strange looking. Can I have an airship? Can I please? I promise to take care of it. Oh my god. They want what? Do I look like the bloody saint of Nimia to you? Bah, if the beasts are anything like Ishgardian children, once they've made up their minds, they won't let up. I have no time for this nonsense. You look as though you're good with your hands. Here, take these scraps of hard leather and cobble them together yourself. The sooner you can give them their airships, the sooner we can have the cargo delivered. Oh, we're making them tiny airships. Oh, bless. Oh my god. Let's make them high quality for the dragons. Oh, that's so cute. Makeshift toy airship. Oh my god. That's adorable. Hey, you three. What is that? Could it be? A toy airship durable enough to withstand the rough play of dragonets. Oh, thank you. Thank you, daughter of man. They are so lovely. Come now, my friends. Let us go and play knights and worms. The dragonets toss their airships off the edge of the isle. As gravity overtakes their maiden voyage, the laughing pups swoop down after them and disappear into the clouds below. Oh! Well, they seem to be satisfied with your handiwork. Though I must say their demands were most unexpected. To think that we might have bared steel against beings with desires no different than children. Anyhow, I thank you for your assistance, adventurer. Anything else you want to say? That's that then. You can relay our sappers that they should have their deliveries made once we get the rest of the cargo off the airship. Noted. The rank I have with the Mughals is currently respected, so level 5. We'll just fly over there. Yeah, I've been doing my best to come back and do some of the other society quests, because I kind of like just do the current ones and then not use up my allowances and just go on and do other things. But I really want to level all these up, so it's time. One day I'll finish off the ARR ones. The ARR ones are... That's gonna be a later problem. Oof.
The mother of the Ffxiv. Oh, so beautiful. Oh, pardon me, Kupo. I was so entranced by such majesty that I didn't see you standing there. Every time I lay eyes on her, I cannot help but feel inspired. How many years would it take to carve a statue of this size, I wonder? 10, 20, 100? Regardless, it is a display of dedication worthy of the highest respect. Someday I wish to be respected as a Mughal sculptor, and that's why my mind is made up, Kupo. I, too, shall hone my skills and create a statue as grandeur as this one. With a little help, of course. If you have an eye for detail, right? Do you think you could use your expertise to fashion me a small statue in the likeness of a valiant Mughal? I want to use it as a model to practice for my much bigger Mog monument, Kupo. While I would love to see you work, I do not have any materials on hand, unfortunately. But my brother is a peddler who deals in odds and ends at the summit of Samal. If you mention I sent you for my work, he should be willing to give you materials free of cost.
These Mughals sending me on... Oh, I can offer this Mughal Funko Pop. All the way over there. Oh my god. These Mughals are sending me everywhere, it feels like. Oh wait, here we go.
He wants to carve what? Did he hit his palm on something? My brother is talented to be sure, but no, he's no master. Even a sculpture my size would take him more than a fortnight, Kupo. I'm rather doubtful he could create such an enormous beast, but since you came all this way, I suppose I'll have to indulge him. Here.
I have to go all the way back. Oh my god. Who dis? Dis Mousy. Pog. The statue is really pretty from afar. Did you finish making the model? A tiny effigy that will serve as the model for a massive monument.
Wow, it's so lifelike, Kupo! The details in the fur, the veins on the wings. If I didn't know better, I would say you've had quite the career as a sculptor yourself. Thank you so much for making me such an elaborate piece. You can tell Magic that I found my true calling in life. With this in hand, I'll be a master sculptor in no time, Kupo.
Sure, kid. The whole zone is. Oh, yeah, for sure. Remember the first time I showed up here? Whew.
I see, so he decided he would rather dedicate his time to sculpting. Well, I, for one, have no qualms with it. Not every Moogle is suited to be a Mogmender, you know. Besides, if he's successful in his mission, then perhaps magnificent Moogle statues will be scattered around the churning mist, Kupo. I'm glad you were able to support him in his dream, no matter how big or small. A group of dragonettes surrounded the airship? Sounds like it could have been a recipe for disaster, Kupo. You and I already know that dragonlings mean no harm, but I suppose ordinary men may see them as a threat. It was good that you were there to prevent any further escalation. I hear dragonettes remain their same inquisitive selves for decades before they become fully grown dragons. If you think about it, when that Temple Knight's son becomes a man, he will likely see the same exact bright-eyed pups his father had, Kupo.
Yo. Let's go. Let's go.
Where could she be? Where could she be? Oh, there you are, Aurora. It's Harrison's ready to discuss how to begin building the statue, but we dare not start without you, Kupo. Now let's see what he has to say.
Aurora, how good of you to join us. Once old D graces us with his presence, we can begin our discussion. Ah, here he is now. Greetings. For what purpose did you summon me here? Do you require my strength once more? Indeed, old D. We would avail ourselves of your legendary strength. All of our work thus far has brought us to this decisive moment. And without your stout wings, I fear we will have little hope of success. Then of course my wings are yours. I would never stand idly by as my friends struggle. No task is too large for me.
I knew we could count on your support, Kupo. Finally, we are ready to begin work on the Mogmender's first official commission. The statue requested by Gullenbursty.
A monument to friendship and peace, now lost to time. With their new tools, the Mogmenders are working with more vigor than I have ever seen. I believe they are more than ready to rise to this challenge.
We are ready, Kupo. Ready to build a statue. Statue of what exactly?
It is the answer to that question which I have been contemplating, my dear Mogzen. Unfortunately, we have no pictures, no stories, and no remnants on which we can base the statue's form. We know only that it stood more than 1,000 years ago, during an age when dragon and men lived together in harmony.
Could it be a Koopa tree? Or an enormous cloud mallow?
Do not be daft, Mogzen. The statue likely depicted dragon and man. Brother once told me many such sculptures used to dot the land. Yeah, we'll let these run, don't worry. Old D, I must say I had much the same thought. What better subjects could there be could there have been to immortalize a bond, which at the time must have seemed unbreakable? Okay, so ads are about to run. We will very quickly have a quick moment. Those of you over on Twitch, you're gonna get words on stream, okay? And we'll see you in 3 minutes, because we have no choice in letting these ads run. They have to run in order to keep pre-rolls off the channel, so... I'm gonna give you another round and run to the restroom because I zoned out and just like stared into space and forgot that we were taking a quick break. Okay, wonderful. Where's my water? There it is. Hee hee, haha, ho.
Even so, there's still so much we don't know. How were they posed? How many were there? No statues remain to draw inspiration from. Darrison, do any survive down below?
Well, there is a relief at Falcon's Nest, but that work is much too recent to be of use. However, there may be another way. Our mutual friends, the Temple Knights, have spent generations chasing heretics. Doubtless they have seized at least a few of their idols during their ceaseless struggle. Aurora, there is much work for us to do here at Barlez. I would ask you to journey to Ishgard and ask our dear Handaloop if he can part with an idol. I have confidence he will oblige your request. Yeah, sure, I'll go chat up Handaloop. However, if perchance he is hesitant to do so, hand him this letter. I believe it shall prove to be adequately convincing.
And what of us? While Aurora is away, what should we do? Continue our stonemasonry practice?
No, my dear Mogson. There are preparations to be made. Speak with Mogmul and ready the stone we will use for the statue. Old D, pray help Mogson with his duties. For my part, I shall begin drawing up plans for the statue's base. Well then, I look forward to meeting again. May we all return with good news.
A little bit too low on that camera there.
Oh, I woke up today feeling a little bit under the weather, I won't lie. I'm getting by on, delusion at the moment.
Up we go.
is the daughter. You require an idol seized from the heretics. Ah, my apologies, Aurora, but such a request is not within my power to grant. Pray understand that much as I would like to offer you a helping hand, there are some matters where my reach is limited. A letter addressed to Handaloop and signed in Terrason's elegant hand. Ooh, whoops. A letter from Lord Terrason. He writes that the figures in question were taken unlawfully from the Churning Mists, and that the Mughals, as caretakers of the ancient ruins therein, are obliged to petition their return. Rather more bureaucratic approach than I anticipated, but I would expect no less from a Lord of House Zamael, as skilled with his words as he is with the hammer and chisel. Has he not told you? That cunning old fox is none other than Terrason de Zamael, formerly Count Terrason de Zamael. Although he has long since stepped down, he still does not scruple to intercede in various affairs. What? Terrason is a Zamael? In any event, his reasoning is sound, and I see no harm in following his plan. Speak with my man, Vane Canet. He will provide you with what you need. You require an idol, yes? I believe this one should do. They all look the same to me. Dreadfully ugly, isn't it? Well, I suppose there's no accounting for taste. That's a little bit rude. Vane Canet, that's so rude. Hey from Albert. You are returned! Was Handaloop willing to oblige our request? A statue depicting Shiva and Hraesvelgr, seized by the Temple Knights. Oh my god, sorry, I just got an email that was slightly terrifying, but actually it wasn't. I hate it when, like, the little blurb that you see is like, you know what I mean? And then... Anywho. This is an object of heresy and untold evil? It seems harmless enough to me, and the craftsmanship is superb. I do believe this will provide the perfect model for our statue. Excellent work, my friend. However, I cannot help but notice you no longer have the letter I wrote. I suppose that means Sir Handaloop told you who I am. That a simple epistle would sway a man of his standing. Well then, let me apologize for the belated introduction. I am Terrason de Zamael, erstwhile Count of my house. I'm happy to say my son now enjoys that burden, leaving me to spend my days as I please. I try to stay busy, of course, and our project here has been a boon in that regard. However, I do not think this some whim born of idleness. No, this is how I wish to live out my twilight years, as my true self, as a craftsman. House Zamael was built upon a foundation of mastery of wood, steel, and stone. From a young age, I strove to learn the techniques of my forefathers. Alas, once I became a count, I was forced to trade my hammer and chisel for quill and parchment. A count's craft is to uphold the honor of his house, his tools, his wit, and his wiles. I was bound to the eternal struggle for glory and prestige, and as the months bled into years, my days as an artisan faded into half-forgotten memory. It was in this single-minded state I raised my sons, teaching them naught of the joy of crafting. Perhaps by imparting my knowledge to others, I am in some way trying to alleviate that regret. I have gone on for too long again. Truly, I thank you for listening to this old man's ramblings. Now, let us return to the task at hand. The statue must be built, and I have a job perfectly suited to your skills. A sculpture must be polished to a mirror sheen if it is to be remembered, and to that end, I would have you make the materials required to do so. As always, Mogmul shall provide you with aught you require. Bring your completed work to Mogzin, and we shall make use of it at once. Okay. Oh, hi, Bonnie. Welcome in.
Did you see them moving those huge stones, Kupo? Just watching them made my belly rumble. But I will do my duty. Until the statue is complete, I'll be here to give you whatever you need.
Okay. Thank you, Mogmul. Whew, time to break a sweat. Train die. Groundwork. Oh my goodness.
Aurora, it goes without saying, but the Mogbenders are grateful for all your help so far, Kupo. Just a little bit more and we'll have finished. So let's see what you've made.
Supplies to be used in erecting the statue that will stand as a monument to friendship and peace.
You've certainly outdone yourself this time. Gil and Bursty will surely be in awe at the quality of our work. And now, all that's left is to build, build, build!
Yo, where's it back? Oh my gosh. This is so cute.
We've done it, Kupo! Can you feel it? This must be how the landlords and skylords felt the moment they built this plaza ages ago. I can only imagine what Gil and Bursty's reaction will be.
What's up? Little ones, how fares your work? If it is too difficult, simply say so. I shall allow you to return home before I raze this place to the ground.
On the contrary, Gil and Bursty, you could not have arrived at a more opportune time. The statue is complete, and I dare say even more majestic than it was before. Behold!
I have not seen this statue in a long time. Yes, it is as it was. Almost. Your work is adequate. As promised, I shall leave you be. Continue in peace.
Almost adequate? But why would he say that, Kupo?
We got a passing grade. Oh, I need to turn that off. That's really annoying. Thanks to your efforts, the statue has been erected at Barles. It would seem your work is complete, but Golenbristy's cryptic words suggest otherwise. Honored reputation with the Mogmenders. New Moogle Society daily quests are now available from Mongek Marvelous at the Plaza. Furthermore, you'll be able to take it through. Yes.
Oh, thank goodness. I was beginning to worry they would never wake up, Kupo. Dragons are prone to sleeping much longer than you or I. Had we left those dragons be, who knows how long they might have slept. They could have delayed our work for moons, Kupo. I do feel a little guilty for disturbing their naps, but it was for the greater good. I'm sure they would understand. Now it's time to get back to work, Kupo.
And now we get 3 extra quests. I'm gonna quickly look at the shop. Cool. Not much. From lax to max. Let's see.
There you are! I have a somewhat unconventional task for you. As you know, the restoration of Zenith is a massive undertaking and it requires gathering an immense amount of resources. Unfortunately, Magupo tells me that the Moogles under his command, who have been mostly loafing around, are now ignoring his request entirely. He asked me to intervene personally, but I think they need to be taught a harsher lesson. I want you to go to these Moogles in my stead and give them the harshest, most extreme orders you can come up with. And if they don't do as bade, I will see that they face dire consequences. You can make up whatever consequences you like, but be as intimidating as possible, Kupo.
An Ishgardian treat, okay.
Welcome back, Aurora. Not too long ago, Hildeth requested your assistance, which is why I was pointing you that way. It probably has to do with the work the sappers are doing, but I told her I would send you along if I saw you, Kupo.
Mine and craft. Oh my god.
It's good to see you, Kupo. I have a favor to ask. We've been learning new techniques for mining wind crystals from the Temple Knights, and 2 of our mining Moogles were sent to try out their methods. But I haven't seen so much as a shard delivered yet. I'm not privy to what's going on over there, so I was wondering if you could go and see what's keeping them. They said they would set up their extraction site on a small floating islet under Altan.
I need blood. Nose. Ah, tissues. I hate feeling just ever so slightly under the weather. It's so grim.
Good day to you, Aurora. I would prefer we kept our voices down. We sappers are arranging something for the Moogles. As you know, they recently have been providing us with much-needed sustenance, giving us the strength to continue to toil night and day on the restoration. We wanted to repay that kindness by giving them a taste of traditional Ishgardian stew. I thought to beseech your help, as when preparing a banquet, one always finds something missing. It takes quite a while for supplies to reach the churning mist from Ishgard, and we wish to serve the food to them before the ingredients spoil. Upon checking the supplies, we forgot to include essential accessories. Perhaps you could use your skills to make trays and serviettes? Okay. I hear you're acquainted with Magwan and Asa. If you mention my name to him, I'm sure he would hand over the materials for you to use. Although I would still be discreet. Obviously, it is a surprise, and Magwan tends to be inquisitive. Where am I going? Let's go yell at these Moogles real quick. Da, 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 da. Oh my gosh, okay. What punishments? Hello there. Huh? Mugik says I'm to gather wind crystals while searching for 101 Moogles hiding throughout the churning mist, or else? Or else what? No, never mind. That tone says it all, Kupo.
101 Moogles. What?
You can't be serious, Kupo. How am I supposed to gather that many Wajid spines? It's not like they'll just let me climb under their backs and... God, don't stare at me like that, Kupo. Okay, I'm going. Either 99 bird's nests or else I'll have you squeeze my palm off. Oh, not my palm, Koopo! Anything but my palm!
Are y'all happy you have fish back? I'm glad it's back to working. It does please me greatly, I won't lie.
Huh? Are you sure Hilda doesn't need something a little stronger and heavier for building materials? She often asks me for resources in bulk. Well, if it's for the Temple Knights, I suppose there's no need to question it. Here you go, Koopo.
We'll just get these done. They don't need to be high quality.
Hi, Remy. You're a good boy. That's strange. I thought they would have returned by now. Oh, I'm certain they're slacking off again, Koopo. Could you find them and make sure they're gathering materials as instructed?
Oh, you've got to be joking. They're sending me all the way around? What the hell? Redeem a dab? Never again. Oh dear. Let's go up here. Vroom vroom.
Whee!
Wait, down? What the hell is down?
Curse these little paws, Koopo. If only I'd been more careful.
What happened over here?
Well met, adventurer. I assume Mogek sent you to check on us. We seem to be in a bit of a pinch, Koopo. The Temple Knight sappers told us the wind crystals within the center of the floating isles are much more potent than ordinary crystals, and suggested drilling holes to mine them from the inside out. But we've had a little accident, Koopo. You see, the Temple Knights lent us a tread wheel crane with which to haul load from the center of the isle. But in bringing it to this spot piece by piece, my apprentice dropped one of the cargo boxes and it disappeared through the clouds, Koopo! We can't retrieve it, and even if we could, I'm certain the components in that box would be nothing but dust by the time we found it. We require replacement parts post-haste. You will help us, right? You can make the parts for the belt and wheels strong enough to withstand the weight of hundreds of pounds of worth of crystals? I've brought with me some items which you could use to make replacement components. When you've finished, bring them to my apprentice so that he may start putting the treadwheel together.
Sounds like a big oopsie. You ever just drop a crate through the clouds? Oof.
Are the components ready? Can it really be fixed? Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, Kupo. I swear on my palm that I will never drop another box in my life. You can tell Mogek that we're all set here, Kupo.
Alright, kid. Let's go find these other Moogles. We're having gales. Looks grim. Whew. I'm glad I finally got another rank on the Moogles. This feels good. Accidentally passed our mark. Whoopsies. There they are. Here are the wind crystals, and I can only find 34 hiding Moogles, Kupo. Forgive me. I don't like that we're threatening them. I don't like that we're threatening them. Oh my god. The furry little shites deserve it. Oh my god. They know what they did. Here you are, 99 passerine nests. Oh, please, 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 don't pop my palm, Kupo. Oh. Oh my gosh. I still need to look up materials for that crochet Moogle that I want to make. If I manage to find the time. Between the 3 books that I'm reading and editing videos and... yeah.
Well, where were they? Did they even do what they were told?
99 bird's nest crushed into a cube and tied with string. A worn pouch overflowing with wadjet spines. Mine crystals. A ragged-looking box filled to the top with wind aspect crystals.
They gathered all these on their own? What? How? This is incredible. You're like a Moogle whisperer, Kupo. You can tell Mogik that we have enough raw materials for now. Thank you, Aurora.
All us gamers love it, so thank you all. I'm glad you liked them. How's your Wednesday been, everyone? Been having a good day. Whee! I take it you were able to prepare the finishing touches? You had to touch grass. It's hot. At least I have D&D later. Excellent. And with that, the meals are complete and ready to be handed out. Deliver these to the hardest working Moogles you can find. Oh, and Mogwan as well. And let me know if they enjoy it. Aww. We see something so heartwarming. It's twirl, jump, or twirl, twirl, jump. Oh my gosh. Hi. I envy the grace with which they move.
What are you just standing there for? We got a job to do, Kupo.
A bowl of traditional stew accompanied by a Moogle-sized spoon and refreshing beverage to wash everything down. Aww.
Wow, this is unexpected. I suppose a small lunch break wouldn't hurt so long as we pick up the pace afterwards. Thank you very much, Kupo.
Aww. Honestly, when they said Moogles for this questline, I never expected it to go the way it did. Interesting.
Oh, you're back. Does Hildeth require more resources? Aha! I knew she was planning something, Kupo. This looks positively toothsome. Oh, where's the Moogle to relieve me from duty? I could really use a break.
Oh, bless.
Hildeth had you bring this food all the way from over here for me? Wow, I feel so honored, Kupo. Thank you, adventurer.
A little treat.
A little treat.
Whoa.
How did it go, Kupo? Wow, they actually did everything you bade them to do? Remarkable, isn't it? That they change their tune when they have an adventurer giving them orders rather than our sweet little Mugapoo. Although I must admit, I wish I could have seen the looks on their faces myself, Kupo. What is going on? I just saw a Moogle fly by with a delicious-looking sauce dribbled all over his coat. Hildeth is having trays of food handed out to some of the Mogmenders? But what about me, Kupo? I didn't receive one. Are there any left? Oh, it's fine. It's not like I told you I wanted any. People forget, I suppose. It was just, you know, a little dream of mine to dine on proper-ish Guardian cuisine, but oh well. Oh. Welcome back, Aurora. I take it you were able to resolve the problem. Excellent, Kupo. New mining techniques are always welcome, and especially now that we know the wind crystals in the center of the Isles are of better quality. I can't wait to see the delivery of the first loads. But I hope those two take great care with every step. The Temple Knights warned us to extract the crystals in moderation, else the Isle loses its buoyancy and falls right out of the sky, Kupo!
Terrifying. Are you ready for Final Fantasy VII Remake or whatever it's called? So I am currently playing through the original game for the very first time, and I won't be looking into the remakes until then. So yeah, we're about all the shorts and reels that I've put out of Final Fantasy VII so far have all been for the very first stream that I did on the original Final Fantasy VII. I still have like 4 other streams and like a few shorts from the first stream to make as well. I've been really working very hard to try and make the short form content of like clips from the streams. I also have clips from the stream we did last night for Date Everything that I need to go through and process. So it's it's a lot. Like on the one hand, it's pretty easy to make quick little, you know, clips to throw out on social media. On the other hand, it simultaneously takes a long time because I have to sift through all of the markers on my VOD and find all the spots, figure out if this is good enough to go out. On top of everything else that I already do, it's, whew. Yeah. But I've been putting in the work! So, thank you to everyone, by the way, for supporting all the short form stuff that I've been putting out everywhere. I do appreciate it. Okay, let's go have a little PvP break. You know what I'm saying? You dig? Let's, Is that the one where you read Novin's loving message? The roasts! It's always the roasts that y'all do! Ba, 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 ba. 20,000.
We'll take it, it's a steal.
Are you excited for GTA 6? I don't really play much of the GTA stuff. I'll probably get it when it comes out for the sake of it, but I actually never played like the story of GTA 5 or anything like that. I purely just got it to play with my friends. I don't think I was in any GTA videos as well. Was I? No, it was mostly just other stuff, I think. I can't even remember what I've been in at this point. Let's go! Dementia comes for us all! Oh my god. I'm not that old! I don't remember you getting sticky bombs, so probably not. Yeah, probably not. Do 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 do. Average wait time less than 5 minutes. We will see about that. Oh, this is a good chance for me to fix that notification on my settings. Hide. Let's see if that worked. No! How do I get rid of it? Don't show it. Don't do the sound as well. Show screen. How do I turn off the sound as well? I don't need it letting me know every time. That I don't know. I swear there was a way to turn that off. Screenshot sound. Screenshot sound is in settings, second section. Okay, none. Enter. Oh, for fuck's sake. But there's not anything there. So how is it getting the sound? Oh wow. When you all got together in Rotterdam, that was good as well. Looks so much fun. Oh my gosh, yeah, the Rotterdam video was so much fun to do. I hope we get to make a big members video next year as well, given it'll probably be the last. Do you take a screenshot with print screen? No, I have it set to shift plus sign from the number pad. Wow. And then it's that is hotkeyed to a button on my Stream Deck. Onslick here, okay. You know what the Skippy deal is? The yacht was Riz from the start. What is this in the chat? I'm sorry, what? Brain rot New Vegas intro? I'm sorry? Just, you know, things you see. Oh lord. Oh my god, 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 oh my god. Oh, I should be dead. Holy heck. That's a gunbreaker. We don't need to be fighting them. Bruh. Oh, whoops. Keep that open. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. What the hell? Okay, listen, I tried. No. We're not doing too great for points here. The middle's been claimed. Boo. Hiss. We can at least take the points. Woo! We need to go back up. We need to regroup. We gotta go. bit too split up. Yellow's got the drop. But does Yellow have the Riz? You're so right. How have we lost this pot? We're not doing too well. What the heck? Sometimes this game just ain't it. Judging you from that date everything... Judging from that date everything clip, you don't either. Wow. We just lost points as I got a point for us. This is insane. I don't know why people insist on attacking the tanks. No, don't. This is definitely something. No, really. This... Usually front lines don't go this badly. Gunbreaker did nothing to stop that. That's mad. That's a paladin. We don't want to attack them. Oh my gosh, the amount of things happening on this screen. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god! Flashy, flashy, easy. Stress test. You're so right, this is totally a stress test. So we're stress testing the new GPU. I say we back off that mid and go over here. Hi, Ponto! How you doing? How are things? I'm good. How you been doing? I've been doing good. Well, I mean... I'm ever so slightly under the weather today. You know when you just wake up, like, a little bit ill, and then as you get moving and get grooving, you start to feel a little bit better? Like, for the most part better, but it's still just... There's a hint of it. I blame the weather. Exactly! That's what I'm thinking it is as well. Ah, North! Oh my god! Oh, it didn't matter. me out of here. And I fell down a flight of stairs on Saturday. And on the same day we discovered that a fan had failed in my GPU, and that's been what's causing the problems for almost a year. The past 2 weeks before that. You're meant to walk down those, Mousy. Oh, I know. But unfortunately, I slipped and just went down the whole... Yeah, fell right down the entire flight of concrete stairs in my building, which hurt like fucking hell. I'm bruised quite badly in many places, but the main offender is on my foot. It is quite gnarly. I'm sure your knees love you. It's finally I'm very, very lucky to not have broken anything, but as a pole dancer, it's really, really unfortunate to not be able to dance in Aiden Shields for like several days and get like that practice in, because my foot really hurts still. But I the past like day or so I've been putting the heels on, and luckily I think the straps just miss the massive bruised top of my foot that got scraped up pretty bad as well. Gotta be careful, falling is the main cause of injury at your age? I'm only 30! What the hell? There's an increased risk of falling for seniors. Okay, now. You're enjoying your twilight years, that's what matters. Oh my god. I am literally just a girl. Okay. When do you get time to pole dance when you're always gaming? Do you have your own pole at home? I do have my own pole at home, yes. I'm very, very lucky to have enough space to have my own pole dance area. But yeah, time is hard to come by, I won't lie. I spend a lot of time streaming, editing videos. That's right, 30 is but a number. Live your best life. What the fuck? Oh my god. You know, I wasn't gonna tell this story, but I might as well. Today I was told about Legoland UK, which I genuinely didn't know was a thing. I thought there was only Legoland in, like, Denmark, but yo, apparently it exists in the UK as well. And, someone was explaining to me that it was built in 1996, and they followed that statement up with, yeah, it's really old. And I sent them back a message going, I don't know how to feel about that statement being from 95. Like... Ads are about to run in like 31 seconds. I remember it being built, if that helps. See, we are right, you are really old. Oh my god. Being from 91, this just pains me. Thank you. Wow, I feel old. I was built in 84, LMAO. I know! I read that message and I was like, oh my god. Okay, those of you on Twitch, you're about to have words on stream, and we're gonna take a 3-minute break, and then we'll be right back, okay? Chat, I'm gonna make a cup of tea in this time, okay? The kettle is boiling. There's 50 seconds left on ads. And I do believe we have quests in... 9 to do still. I think we also have a quest out in, Zacto. Whew. Hilarious, I accidentally teleported to, yeah, to Wheel. Okay, the kettle is still boiling because I had to fill it up, but we're almost there. You'll get a few more rounds of words at the very least, and then we'll be right back. Okay, tea is almost done, I swear. I think this will be the last round of words on stream and then we're back. Tea acquired! Finish this round. Oh, goodness. Do 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 do. Goodness. I'm really feeling it. Lord of mercy. Lord of mercy. Towering troubles. Fitting send-off. True View Blues. We have 3 side quests. Perfect! Oh my gosh! I'm so proud of you, chat. Look at you. You did it. Now welcome back. Do 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 do. We're gonna finish these side quests. Finally. I don't actually know how long our stream today is gonna be. Because like I said, I am feeling a little bit under the weather. And I don't want to push it too hard. You are one of Queen Sfien's guests, are you not? I gather that you helped drive the mechanical soldiers from our streets. You have my thanks. As a matter of fact, you might be able to help me. In the wake of recent disturbance, we've been overwhelmed with aggrieved citizens. I'm steadily working through the backlog of claims, but ideally I'd like to hear from as many citizens as possible, and I'm well aware there are some matters the people are hesitant to broach with an official such as myself. On the other hand, I think they might be inclined to speak frankly with one of the city's saviors. As you can imagine, this is a matter of some urgency, and your help would be much appreciated. Please listen to what the citizens here in Resolution have to say. And remember, nothing is too trivial or trifling. Anything you can glean is of use to me. Okay. One of my favorite memories of a child is going to Legoland one year and happening upon a family of ducks and their newborn ducklings. Oh! That's so cute! You want to hear my story? Well, my workplace was destroyed during the attack, which means I'm out of a job. Times like these are precisely when you need a decent stock of souls, but No job means no credits, and without credits, please, you've got to find me some work. Ba 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 ba. My soul stock is down to 0 after getting caught up in that damned raid. If those bastards had gunned me down one more time, I'd have been gone for good. And what's being done about all this? Nothing. What's more, I hear the king himself had a hand in that awful mess. I have half a mind to build a city for all those spent souls. That'll show him. Hey, hold on. Which king? I'm off. Hope you feel better soon. Hey, no worries. Thank you for stopping by. After the attack, I found myself endowed with a small fortune. An inheritance, apparently. But that begs the question. Did someone near and dear to me pass away? I have no recollection whatsoever. I'm finding it all rather unsettling. Ooh. Why are they still chugging souls? Because that's how their world is set up. They're still slurping them down. It's a little unsettling, I'm not gonna lie. Incredibly unsettling, in fact. We're respecting their horrible way of life, yeah. Did you manage to speak with the citizens? Oh yeah. Workplace woes, desperate to find a new job. Soul stock exhausted during recent raids, seeking compensation. Unreliable memory and bewilderment, deeply unsettled. It seems that many have been left traumatized in the wake of the attack. It has also been alarming to see how many citizens were subjected to repeated deaths and revivals in such a short space of time. Such accounts are unprecedented. The concerns surrounding souls and employment are understandable too. It goes without saying that our recent resources are limited, and with the best will in the world, we can't hope to respond to every claim. Nevertheless, it is clear that more must be done to support the citizens through this trying time. Thank you for your assistance. I shall share your reports with my government sector colleagues and get to work on planning our response. Alright. Alright. Onwards to a fitting send-off. And then after that, True View Blues. And then we should be caught up on side quests. Other than, like, some of the unlockables and the Hildebrand, which I'm saving. I lost a close friend of mine in that raid on the city. I know it's a lot to ask, but would you mind helping give him a proper send-off? I saw you weren't wearing a regulator. Figured you'd understand what I'm going through. It feels like everyone else has already forgotten all about him. I'm planning on packing a bunch of his belongings and a bottle of his favorite vintage in a box, and then burying the whole lot in the cemetery in Heritage Found. If you're up to the task, I'd have you source a bottle of Alexandrian wine for me. Aww. Your best bet is speaking to the owner of the Neon Stein. Once you've got the goods, come meet me by the entrance to the city. Aww. Well, the Neon Stein is over there. Let's go pick up the other one as well. It must be terrifying to die over and over again in this world. Like, yeah, great, you have a second chance at life, but oh my god. Oh, come to check up on me, have you? I appreciate your concern. As you can probably tell, I'm feeling a little out of sorts. Do you need me to escort you somewhere? Oh no, there's no need for that. I have a condition, you see. It makes me numb and lethargic from time to time. Nothing a little rest won't put right, though. The trouble is, when I get like this, I'm in no state to work. I hate to presume, but would you be willing to lend a hand? I'm one of the cleaners in charge of True View. I was then getting ready to collect the last of the refuse sacks and call it a day when my condition flared up. I'd be ever so grateful if you could finish my rounds for me. Yeah, I'll pick up some garbage. I've done worse. Pretty sure I've picked up shit in my time. In fact, I'm pretty sure I've picked up lots of shit in my time. They get to experience watching Interstellar for the first time more than once. Oh my god. You would know I've seen you prog. What the hell? I love the way that most of my clips are just y'all roasting me. It's just all clips of y'all bullying me. You're aware we're only allowed to be nice to you on your birthday. This is true. Yeah, when yeah, when we're nice, you tend to cry. This is true. I was taught not to lie. Whoa, what's happening here? There you are. I heard these fellows have... Our old pal here is feeling under the weather, can't finish his work, so he offers to pay us, generously I might add, to get the job done. In other words, I ain't got no need for the likes of you. Go on, piss off. It's clear nothing more than a brazen attempt at extortion. Turn the full force of your doubt on this leering delinquent. Slash doubt. You! Get out of here! Let me get this straight. You're the one our old pal here asked to help? Ha, what a load of shite. Oh, hold on a minute. This lass looks like she's seen a fair few scraps. Wait, don't tell me you're a bloody hunter. A hunter? Sod this for a lark. I'd rather keep me head. Later. Phew. I dread to think what would have happened if you hadn't showed up. I'm right to assume you finished collecting the refuse sacks for me. Oh yeah, don't worry. Unearthed from one of the receptacles dotted around True View. Exudes an unpleasant funk. Excellent. I'll take care of these. I must say, refuse collection, civic protection, you're a woman of many talents. You have my gratitude. This sector isn't exactly the safest in the city. Shakedowns and racketeering are unfortunately rather commonplace. Usually I try to leave as soon as I finish my rounds, but today my luck ran out, and I had one of my turns. This condition, it's caused by sensitivity to lightning energy. I hear the worst affected are all but bedbound by paralysis, so perhaps I should count myself lucky that my symptoms are relatively mild. But enough about that. Thanks to you, I feel more or less back to my usual self. To think that I'd run into someone as virtuous as you on True View. Hey, you just need to talk to Angelo. Ah, dear. Just move. Speak with melancholy. Okay. Ah, right. This way. Melon's in the game? Apparently. As a bunny girl in True View. After a bottle of Alexandrian wine, are you? Afraid we don't serve that here. Not the sort of thing the regulars go for. Heard it's perfectly drinkable, though. White wine made right here in Everkeep, if you can believe it. Anyway, I never had cause to stock the stuff. How about you try your luck at the Nexus Arcade? Can't get near enough anything there if you know who to ask. Okay. To the Nexus Arcade. Arcade shopkeep. Alexandrian wine? Yes, we have several bottles in stock. I should warn you, it comes at a premium. Contains sufficient coin to cover the cost of a bottle of Alexandrian wine. Nice. Pleasure doing business with you. Here. Wonderful. There you are. I've just about managed to gather up all his belongings. Any luck finding the wine? A tart and dry white wine. Interesting. I appreciate you going to all the trouble. This was his favorite tipple. Me and him, we came from completely different backgrounds, but none of that mattered. 30 years ago, I was going through a rough patch. Everything was changing right before my eyes, and he stuck with me through it all. There's one thing we didn't agree on, though. Regulators. He never gave up trying to make me wear one of the damned things, but when I die, I wanted to go naturally, you know? Back to the land and all that. In the end, getting killed over and over again during the attack whittled his soul stock down to 0. Look, if people want to keep on wearing the regulators, I won't try and stop them. But it just isn't for me. As it stands, I'm pretty much the only one left who remembers the poor bastard. I may get the funeral rites wrong. I mean, I'm sure his kind have their own way of doing things, but he'll just have to make do. Anyway, I'm off to Heritage Found. Thanks again for helping me out. I owe you one. And with that, all the Solution 9 side quests are done, barring the Savage unlock. Not a bad hustle. Let's go to over here. Bar Savage, yeah. Oh, we finished this, did we? Oh, not quite. No, we did. We did. Oh, I thought we still had the quest. We must have done it and then... Okay, sick. We're planning on building another rig. Whew, sheesh. Feels pretty good, honestly. Not gonna lie. There's still, let's return the Tulio lol. You should have the outfit unlocked if you're done. Yeah. We still have 2 quest lines in Wachimeki Meki. It would be smithing. Not that class. Here we go. No. What am I looking for? not studium deliveries. They're not gonna show up until I... You get it in a coffer? Huh? We could do the Whatchy Mecky Mecky ones. Because we still have 2 sets of those. So we have Blame It On My Juice, Your Friendly Neighborhood Metal Worker. I mean... Do I have the voice for it is the question. I don't know. Da 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 da. I like that when you're under these, you don't have the umbrella out. That's a nice little touch. I love that. Do do do. Whew. I had a post-it note somewhere with all the stuff that I wanted to do. I'm not really in the mood to do Whatchy Mecky Mecky right now because we'd have to craft all of the stuff. And without... Different party, same tank. Oh my god. I can't believe this, but today I might end at a reasonable time. Chat, I'm... Oh my god, how did the mic mute? Quick little maps. I must have accidentally hit it when I switched. Oh my god. Okay. Hi. Scene change, yeah. I am feeling a little run down today, I'm not gonna lie. I'm glad though that we got to test out Final Fantasy XIV with the new GPU. And everything's running smoothly and we have fish again. This all makes me like insanely happy. But I think if we were to do maps, I would want to plan ahead for that and maybe not on a Wednesday night. Does that make sense? I kind of want people to know that we're doing that. Do you know what I mean? Does that make sense? Sure, fair enough. Like we'll make an event in the Discord or something. So that... Yeah, Manny! Exactly! We're on the same wavelength! Can make an event for it. I think that doing something like that closer to the weekend is... Or maybe on the weekend would be better? How far is my schedule up to right now, actually? Let's just quickly look. We have Thursday and Friday already planned, Final Fantasy VII. Okay, so then maybe Sunday we could do Final Fantasy XIV maps unless we want to do more date everything. I leave that up to the people. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, in the meantime, either or is good. Here's the Discord. It's where we hang out, do stuff together. This has been a wonderful little chill stream. I've very much had fun, enjoyed it. I'm going to try and do a little bit of resting, but more than likely I'll end up editing videos. Reminder that Final Fantasy XIV Pride Walk is this Saturday. Oh my gosh! Do we have an event in the Discord for that? And because what time? All those questions and need answers. Can we make an event in the Ffxiv events thing? I'm on it. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Because that's absolutely something that we should have in an event on the Discord. 6 p.m. UK time on Spriggan. God damn it! I'm streaming for Saturday Spookums at that time! Still make the event though, so that everyone else knows when it is. Ugh. It's not fair. Oh wow.
Let's send you onwards to Melancholy,
who is doing the Pokemon thing dressed up. I can't believe Mousy hates Pride. I do not hate Pride! I'm super bi, and you know that. Okay, everyone. Thank you so much. I'll see you tomorrow for Final Fantasy VII. We're gonna be playing more of that. I'm gonna try and finish getting all the clips from the first stream done, maybe in a little bit. But yes, have a great night, everyone. Thank you again. Mwah. Soon, I can hit the button. Now, there we go.